One of the wisest things I've ever said about translation is that translators have to make a choice that I put it in my own words is that you have to either bring the reader closer to the text or the text closer to the reader. It seems to me that your choice of language has been to bring Cervantes' text to a more contemporary way of speaking.
Yeah, well, I think that's a false dichotomy. The reason I chose these were not overnight decisions. Deciding anything about Don Quixote is a very freighted issue because the book is a pillar of Western civilization and certainly the masterwork, bar none, of literature in Spanish and literature in the European Renaissance. It is a major, major book. I thought, well, what am I going to do with this book? Am I going to pretend that I am in the 17th century and try to create an antiquated English that will match up somehow with the very contemporary and very modern Spanish that Cervantes wrote? And I decided I was not going to do that because Cervantes was not quaint when he wrote. He was creating a language and he was creating a literature. He was creating a literary language. And he was pushing the envelope on what Spanish could do. This was not picturesque, archaic Spanish, except when he was making fun of Don Quixote, except when Don Quixote went into a chivalric rant. And there was no reason for my English to be intentionally old-fashioned when Cervantes's was absolutely modern. So the fact that I used contemporary English wasn't a function of my being committed to bringing the book to the reader or the reader to the book. It was my sense of not who Cervantes was, but how Cervantes was as an author and what his intention was in writing Don Quixote.